Hey, y'all, welcome to Petty and Friends,
where we use humor to break down barriers
so that we can talk about real life situations.
and find real life solutions. What's your favorite Nickelback song? Every time I do it makes me laugh. Every time I do it makes me. Every memory of
You mad as shit. I used to think he had Tourette's though. He used to come out. Look at that photograph.
He said every time I do it makes him.
Damn it.
Damn it. Shit. You know what? That is the perfect entrance for our episode 52. Because when I saw this on Instagram, I said, look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Every time I do.
Say, what y'all know what she talking about? Y'all like, what the hell?
Well, I'm going to fill you in because a little bit of me is upset. Let me tell y'all, I'm upset.
I'm upset.
I'm upset. I'm going to just give y'all a little context real quick. I am a person who loves working with the youth. More specifically student athletes.
You sitting this up perfectly. Go ahead.
I really, really, really love student athletes, and I know the good parts of it and the knucklehead parts of it, right? Mm-hmm. So when I see certain things, I get very upset because I'm like, you're wasting your opportunity because you're not keeping the main thing the main thing.
You're not.
And if you're wondering who I'm talking about today, I'm talking about Mr. Zion Williamson today. I'm not here to bash or nothing like that, but I'm just speaking facts today, and I'm really upset about what has occurred this past week.
Pendejo.
I'm gonna let Audie go ahead and tell y'all the logistics of it all. Then I'll chime in after because I'm really mad.
So everybody knows Zion. He was supposed to be. They put him up there like he's gonna be the next LeBron. He's gonna change the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna dethrone the king.
Yeah.
Yeah. This season he played like 29 games, if that. And the news that occurred to us is at first he was like, oh, he's having a baby. And okay, that's cool. Then we find out his baby mama's a stripper, which is okay. Get your coins.
That's all right.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. But it took a turn for the worse. I got on Twitter. Famous porn star came with receipts and was bashing him because he had been smashing her all while knowing he had a baby on the way and then informed the porn star. Now it gets a little murky in that and some nasty, nasty details. Him spitting in her mouth. It's nasty thinking about it. Because have you seen Zion Williamson? He doesn't have a neck. Just think about that. Okay, all right. But yes, the porn star was funny to me. She called the stripper a whore while calling herself a whore, which was okay with that. But then she got so mad later, she called her a thot. And I'm sitting there thinking, your whole profession is you being a thot.
That's on the resume.
Wow. But if he would have actually played the season or played any full season, we'll be okay with that. It's like, hey, he just out here hunching and doing what he's doing. But that's not the case.
Wow.
That's not the case.
You done?
Zion, what the fuck?
I mean, more of the story is that's what I'm gonna tell you why I'm so mad about it. My thing is, it's like he has the capabilities to be everything that they said he would be.
Mm-hmm.
Zion is amazing. He can play. He a baller. My problem is you don't have no self-discipline or control. That one thing right there can ruin everything for you. Your actions, the things that you are doing.
No self-control at all.
I'm going to be real. The one thing he needs to work on is self-awareness. You know you're not a looker or a thinker at this point.
Not a looker. Put that on the shirt. Not a looker.
Zion know he ain't been getting, you can kind of tell that when someone finally gets to a space where they're starting to get attention from the opposite sex that they never got before.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure he got attention in high school and stuff because he's been a star his entire life. He was a star
athlete, yeah.
But I'm saying, like...
But just off your looks?
It's a no. But I'm saying, like... See, he laughing. I'm so serious right now. Like, I'm not laughing. I'm so... No. And I'm not want to call anybody ugly. I'm just saying he's not the typical. He's not a looker. Like he's not what people would choose immediately.
She's not saying he's ugly.
I'm not saying that.
He's not a looker.
He's just not a looker.
Not a looker.
People don't be looking his way. That means you're not a looker. Okay, you know when it comes to these type of situations, you know you ain't been the first pick. Yeah. Period. Other than on the court. Okay, so if you know that, you have to operate in a certain type of way. Granted, you're going to get a lot of attention from women because you got a major contract. Yeah. Like, you getting the money that you've always wanted. I don't know if it's like return of the, what is that, revenge of the fat kid type of situation. Yeah,
it's a confidence boost.
That's great. Be confident. But don't go have a baby. Don't get blasted. And then don't use Snapchat to do your dirt.
Just dumb.
You make a lot of money. You can have handlers to handle this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just ways to do things. And this embarrassment, look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. It's so true. Like, I'm very upset with Zion right now.
I was so, what's the word?
Disgusted.
Enamored. With this whole storyline. Like, I literally laughed for a good 2 hours straight watching this stuff.
Crazy.
Because on both ends of it is crazy. His personal life, which is crazy. Because not only were you messing with a porn star and a stripper.
Pick one.
It looks bad on the porn industry because a porn star got her man took by a regular stripper.
Yeah.
She's going to lose money. She's about to get traded from whatever porn company she with. She may not get booked for quite a while. And then he started off paying for it from a porn star, and she put that out there. He was going to move her to New Orleans. Now, let's go to the basketball side of it. He's not like he has any major injuries.
None.
He messes up because he gets overweight and out of shape, and they had to put that in his contract. How many people in basketball you have a weight clause for hooping?
It makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes me mad. It's like, do you know how many people would love to have your opportunity to be in your space, and you have this team is like eating out of you. You have them in the palm of your hand. They need you, sir, and you really could be making like this your legacy.
Your job, sir.
It's your job. You could be doing so much more with your gift. You got to realize that the talents and the gifts that you have are not just for you. God gave you that for a very specific reason. That's why I'm pissed, because I'm like, I know you're going to do some stuff. You know, we all have done things that we ain't that proud of. Yeah. I'm not like bashing him or nothing, but I'm saying you really messing up. Like, and it's pissing me off because you got all this opportunity and you just not doing what you're supposed to do.
I just remember he got in trouble on Snapchat while he was in college too, trying to holler at this chick, being thirsty.
That's like, what I'm saying.
You ain't learned your lesson. Like, I get you still young, but come on now. You got to learn something.
Zion, I'm going to give you one good clue right quick. You don't have to chase the women.
They come to you, brother.
Those types of women come a dime a dozen. You have money. You don't have to chase them. You can send a handler to get them. They gonna flock to you anyway because they know what that bag looking like. And I'm just saying, this is just the reality of what it is. I'm gonna make sure I put the explicit tag on this episode, okay? But you don't have to do that. At some point, you have to learn how to conduct yourself like a man that has what you have.
He doesn't value himself
because he ain't had no practice.
He don't.
That's how you know. At this point, God knew not to make me a man, because clearly I know how it go. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I still my morals wouldn't let me do too much anyway.
He a little too thirsty.
He too thirsty, and that's why he got.
Like, Zion, you have all this money. Like she said, they'll come to you.
Fame and
attention. I ain't got all that money.
Fame, attention, and platform.
I know you just don't be super thirsty because they're like, ugh, he do everybody like this. Like, no, you can't do this. Zion, what are you doing?
Oh,
what are you doing?
And, you know, speaking of another photograph that I saw.
Look at that
Audie showed me. We got to quit saying that before we have to pay
them. We're going to have to pay them. Never mind. Nickelback, we love you, though.
We love you, Nickelback. But speaking of a Nickelback, the mama going to get her a couple nickels. Audie showed me a photo. I didn't know this part until today. Audie showed me a photo of the young lady that he impregnated and her mother. And, you know, normally grandparents be excited. You know, they be excited about the baby coming. But this particular woman looked like she just won the lotto.
She had the biggest smile I've ever seen
Chester,
in anything.
Cheetah smile. Like,
it was all up here. She was like, look, I got it.
You know how people do this? All her teeth. I can see every one of them.
All of them. The molars, all of that. She needs about 2 fill-ins. I saw it. It's crazy.
He said she needs 2 feelings.
Cause this not her first grandkid.
It's not. This gonna be her favorite one.
She like this is her favorite one. Yeah. You get anything you want, baby. Anytime you come in.
Because your daddy gonna pay for it.
You get anything you want. You come over here. You want me cooking something? I cook something. Like that's crazy.
And this is just to add insult to injury. I'm done with Zion at this point.
He's not the only one, and when we're saying this, he's not the only one that's gotten like somebody with a questionable job. So PG-13 and the other basketball players have gotten strippers and models and IG people.
Though. We expect that
that's
though.
normal.
It's the way you getting outed.
It's you getting outed by a porn star and why you got your baby mama pregnant. And not only that, you're not even handling your job on the court. These other people handle their job on the court.
Yeah.
And then they had this. You not handling your business.
It's more tolerance for your dumb stuff when you are actually doing what you're supposed to do. Not to say that that's a good thing, but I just think that you need to get yourself together because you might mess around and lose.
It's the younger kids.
Everything that you've worked for over some girls that you can have a dime, like you, and nobody would even be in your business if you did it the right way.
It's the 2019 draft class.
And
it's cursed.
To add that on top of that too, though, it's right before Father's Day. I think Zion might have leaked this because he wanted people to know he was going to be a daddy so he can get the praise for that or something. I don't know.
Now, the stripper posted it. He was out. He had a little baby shower picture and everything.
He was excited about it. She's just like the mama.
He didn't know Mariah Mills was finna get him, though. She got him. And she's not a looker either. Before the surgery, she looked okay. Passable. Maybe 5 or 6 at best. But now?
Maybe 5 or 6 at best.
Now?
Well.
Have y'all seen... What is it? Clowns in Outer Space? She looked like one of them things now. And it's sad.
And it's other women, too, that he's pretty much getting attached to. Connected to, that he flew out. And,
Zion, you ain't got to pay for it, bro.
You don't. That's and you in New Orleans, honey. You can get it.
You don't.
Oh, my gosh.
Them Louisiana women so aggressive. If they think you cute or they know you got money, they coming to get you. You ain't got to do nothing.
I just think that it's interesting that you operate like you don't have what you have. But, hopefully this situation will teach him some things. Maybe when it hit his pocketbooks, he'll learn. Yeah. Because he about to get hit. That baby bill going to be expensive. Man, it's going to be expensive. And
how you pass up on Louisiana women?
I don't know. They cook, they clean, they beautiful, they fly that.
I've had some come and be, hey, hold on, baby, come here. I like your smile. I was like, hold on, stop it. They cat call you and everything.
Everything. And you up here going to go on down there and get a freaking stripper pretty. You know what? And to add insult to injury, this 2019 class of the NBA draft class, I just I can't.
And it's the good ones, like the ones stars that are really good that are like messing up. The only one that ain't messing up is RJ Barrett. He just inconsistent on the court. But you got Ja Morant, he got a gun fetish. You like Zion paying for cheeks. Jordan Poole scamming people with his play and only want to hoop when it's a fine light skin in the crowd.
He out there looking like he can't ball. I don't understand it. I'm like, what happened to the Poole that was just here last year? The championship Poole that worked so hard to get this pay.
He was inconsistent then too. But they had light skins at every game. So if it's a pretty light skinned woman, he gonna ball.
It's light skins in there everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
But you paying $250,000 to go on dates with rappers.
This idiot.
What's wrong with
them?
Look,
I think it's just that draft class.
Yeah, because I'm like
the ones after they ain't been that damn dumb.
They haven't been that bad. That's why we so shocked right now. Because I'm just like, I ain't tripping on it. I just really wish that they would get it together because y'all actually are really good athletes.
Who are y'all mentors?
They probably don't have them.
Oh yeah.
And then it seemed like once you get the big check, that's when you go batshit crazy.
Zion ain't got no, Ja kind of got an excuse. He really don't. He got a 2-parent household, but he ain't no vets on that team, on that Grizzlies team. Ja ain't got no vets on his team. Zion got vets on his team. You ain't listening to nobody. Ain't nobody said shit to you.
So I'm sure somebody said something.
JJ Redick even put him on blast after he retired. He was like, Zion was like his worst teammate he's had. He didn't really communicate with the people. He didn't really put the work in.
Because Zion don't care. Like you can tell that he just one of those people like, I was blessed with the gifts. I'm gonna exploit the gifts.
I'm actually shocked.
I'm shocked too. But what he gonna find out though, if you do not nurture and do not be a good steward over their gifts, you can lose it. And it's not gonna be fun to see you go from the riches to the rags.
Yeah.
It's inspiring from rags to riches, but riches to rags?
I'm shocked that the women were black that he was messing with.
Audie, it's an easy target.
He was in Carolina.
Easy target.
Number white, and then he went to Duke. Number white women.
Easy target.
But it's the nastiest.
Easy target. They like he gonna be the easiest person to get over. That's why I'm like, I promise y'all, in my course for these student athletes, there will be something in there that's gonna be talking about
Thank you,
this.
Trina.
Because I'm gonna bring in some experts, some dudes that are lookers that know the game that will teach them. Because I'm like, these women are only after you for your money, which that's okay. You can exploit that if you want to.
Yeah.
But don't go on and have no baby with her. And now that baby is intertwined and all this mess.
Yeah.
And you got the granny cheesing like Chester Cheetah, and she ready to get this money.
We hope the baby look like the mama side.
I hope the baby look like neither one of them.
The baby mama look okay.
No, I'm saying I just hope the baby don't look like none of them.
Yeah, the baby just come out
have
beautiful.
His own personality.
I hope so.
His or her own personality. I don't know if it's a girl or boy.
As long as the baby have a neck, I'm okay with it.
A neck
Zion
and
is
a
missing
brain.
a neck. Yeah. I'll pray. Hopefully the mama side smart.
I just want them to have a neck and a brain. I just want the baby to be smart, and I want them to grow up so they can raise this baby correctly. Because this is annoying.
Oh my God.
I'm so over y'all. But anyway, 2019 NBA draft class. We had some great people in it.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to move on to the next one. We're going to get off of Zion Williamson. We're going to let him have a break. We're going to talk about our favorite boy, Ja. I love Ja Morant. I really do.
Ja week.
But Ja is just, I don't know what his fascination is with the guns.
The guns.
I just don't get it. I'm like, and then my problem is like you'll do stuff and then you double back and change the story, or you double back and say, it was a fake gun.
No accountability at all.
None. And I was like, sir, that's even worse.
Like you doing a fake gun. I heard he even like cut his homeboy off that was on live. I'm like, it's not your homeboy fault.
Really
you saw
fault.
He was on live. He said, hey, I'm with Ja Morant. You see the camera. You look right at the camera. After you see the camera, you pull your gun up and do this. You the idiot. Don't blame your homeboy. You the dummy.
I'm going to say this. Nobody has the power to make you do anything.
At all.
At the end of the day, you make the decisions. You are governing your own life. Clearly, you are the stakeholder, the breadwinner, all of that. So at the end of the day, you make your own decisions. And I just want y'all to wake the hell up too, because you are about to lose everything. We don't know how long they're going to suspend you for.
Man.
I'm like, they might mess around and slap a year on you.
You done lost, what they say, like 20 million he done missed with his stuff.
Shoes off the shelf.
Man.
You got Nike stuck beside you, and I'm like, they pulled them bad boys this time. Then you get sad about that. I'm like,
20 million. Me playing
and
the
counting,
first time
though, and counting.
The first time I got caught, I'm not even looking at a gun. I'm not playing Call of Duty no more. I don't want to play with a water gun.
I ain't going nowhere.
I don't want nothing to sound like a gun.
No.
I don't want to ride shotgun. I don't want none of that. Like, no. You say anything with a gun, I don't want to do it. You want to go to the gun range? No. You not getting me with nothing.
No.
I don't even want to listen to songs that got gun in it.
That's part of the problem.
Because he on that NBA YoungBoy stuff.
I mean, I'm not supposed to blame the artist for it, but it does.
He is very violent.
But I know. But I'm not gonna blame the artist, because at the end of the day, the person is responsible for themselves. But I do feel like it's like y'all want to be so hood. We from the hood. You might not be able to tell, but we are.
Definitely from the hood.
Grew up in the hood. Both of us had one parent for the most part.
Yeah.
Got two. I mean, he got two parents. I only got one. Like, my dad really wasn't there. But, I mean, it's cool.
No, my mom wasn't there.
So,
it was my granny and my daddy.
We was pretty much raised in a single-parent household. And I feel like the hood raised us, too. Like, we had to learn a lot of things and learn how to do certain things a certain way to make it out. We still there. We still go around, but to be able to make it out alive and not be caught up. I don't know what the fascination is with the guns and like trying to be hood and like you about that life, because if you didn't live that life, you don't want to live that life. It's not fun looking over your shoulders every 2 seconds.
John's in a small town.
Two-parent household, great family. And I'm like, your dad sacrificed everything.
Had a great job growing up.
Sacrificed his career for you, and you are really dropping the ball right now.
He had a whole backdoor court built just for Ja.
I don't know. I just be.
I ought to beat up midgets and old people to have a backdoor court in my yard.
You don't have to worry about nothing. You can just go outside.
Just go.
My whole thing is, my question would be, are you thinking about your child at any point? Because I'm like, your daughter is young and impressionable. She's young right now. Yeah. She don't know much. But I'm like, if you mess around, gun go off, you shoot yourself on accident, shoot somebody on accident, your life is over.
But this was also makes it funny. These the smallest guns I never seen.
Yeah, they like pea shooters, like just little bitty guns.
Ja Morant like 6'4", and he got these little bitty ass pew pews.
Then he got a whole
like bro, at least do an AK with it so you look manly. You got this little bitty ass pea shooter.
Nah, please don't do that. Don't give him no ideas.
Man, I'm just saying he looks pitiful.
Ja Morant, I really do love you. One of my favorite. I love Ja Morant.
Nah, yeah,
one of my favorite players, like for real in the league, and I really hope you get it together because you honestly have the opportunity to turn it around. But you gotta quit making dumb decisions.
The jokes they didn't got. They was like, he ain't got no jump shot, but he know how to shoot a gun. That don't make sense.
It be the one that be getting me is the little video where he be like doing the psh, psh, yeah, like if somebody made a shot and they be making the shot come out. I'm like, you're a joke right now.
He called that man John Wick. That's what got me. I was like, y'all tripping.
I'm like, this all gonna pass over. It's gonna with all these situations, it's gonna pass over. Yeah. Something else gonna make people forget. So my question is, what are you going to do after? Because you really got to quit making these decisions. You're going to lose all your endorsements at some point. You talking about multiple hundreds of millions of dollars.
Listen.
And it ain't all about the money, but it's just like, dang. Why you start acting up when you get the money? Nah, why you didn't do it before?
But nah, it's going to suspend you from something you said you love to do.
You love it.
You love to hoop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't put nothing in jeopardy of that. That don't make sense.
I think that the suspension going to do it for him, though. I think that
I hope so.
I think they're gonna slap the most.
They were saying 30 games.
I think it's gonna be more than that. I think they're gonna slap a
not half the season. You think it do half the season?
I think that the NBA right now is wrestling with the idea of the ratings and the money and stuff like that because he is big ticket.
Yeah.
But him being the way he's being right now is not helping the league either.
No, you're true.
So I do think that Adam Silver is gonna slap at least half the season.
Ooh, I think it'll be 20. He a little soft. Now, if it was David Stern, easy 40, 50 games.
I don't know. He feels stupid right now because he let him. I think he feels disrespected.
You think so? I think it'll be 30 because that's almost half the season.
I'm thinking more.
They're gonna
45.
be out the playoffs already.
I'm thinking like more like 45. I mean, that'll get his attention though.
Hell yeah, to get my attention. All that money you missing, and your team gonna be sucking without you.
Zion, Ja, Jordan.
What the hell y'all doing?
Y'all
what y'all doing?
Playing with house money. Y'all
do you know how many people would like kill to be in y'all spot?
Especially Jordan Poole. Now, let's talk about him real quick because maybe he got a little rattled after he got mollywopped. Maybe this is what's happening.
Draymond Green caused brain damage. It's Draymond's fault.
Because you know how I feel about Draymond. I think Draymond's. I feel like
I love Draymond. Everybody need a Draymond on their team.
He gets on my nerves, though.
Everybody need a Draymond.
I like Draymond, too. I just don't like when he be playing dirty. When he do that dirty stuff. That's what makes me mad about Draymond. But I get why he's on the team.
But the great teams always have a Draymond.
I know the Heat love to trip people and flop. It's the flopping for me.
Who be flopping?
Everybody.
On the Heat?
Yes.
Nah, a little bit.
A lot of bit. That's why LeBron went to go learn how to flop in Miami.
It's playing the refs. It's really the refs' fault.
They be flopping, and it's disrespectful.
No, you're right.
And they be tripping people, and they be
you gotta play rough and dirty
and holding Joker behind. I'm like, dang, let him go.
You got Joker's is dirty too.
I don't think Joker's dirty like that.
What?
Like damn,
he injured one of the Heat players for like 30 games. Like he still got neck problems.
Oh Lord. Well,
his was blatant as shit though.
What was he doing before though? What was they doing to him before?
It wasn't no dirty play. Joker's just dirty. He was like, you fouled me too hard, I'm finna get you back.
Well,
he's Serbian though. You don't mess with Serbians.
Let's get off of that topic then. Anyway, so
we love you, Jokic. I just want y'all to say that if y'all listen to Serbia, we love Jokic.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
No, actually.
I really do.
He balling his ass off.
Well, let's talk about him real quick. Some good news in NBA.
Yeah, please.
One thing I will say about him is
Denver getting the shit.
They are. Denver reminds me of San Antonio, but like a little bit more exciting.
Yeah.
Like fundamentally sound, but they got a little bit more excitement to them. Cause I like Aaron Gordon. I feel like he played really well the other night. Last night, when this come out, he's playing pretty well.
Yeah.
I think that when he becomes more sure of himself, it's gonna be like a consistent thing. I like Aaron Gordon. And then I feel like they got the good vets on their team too.
I've been a fan of Jamal Murray since college.
Yes, I love Murray.
He wears the number that if I like made it to the league, that's the number I would wear, 27.
You know, that's my favorite number actually. Clearly my birthday, but it's one of my favorite numbers though.
Duh, it's my birthday too.
Yes.
But nah, yeah, Jamal Murray is that dude. Even with them going at him and they having a full game plan, he's living up to what I knew what Jamal Murray is gonna be.
He is a mix. To me, I feel like he's a mix between D Wade and a little bit of AI. Like I like it. I feel like that's what he gives me because he got handles.
That's smart.
And D Wade, like he can shoot like D, but he got them handles like AI. He can get to the rack whenever he wants to.
Hell, he shoot better than Dwayne Wade.
He sure do, but I'm saying he can get to that hoop whenever he wants to.
Yeah, it's like he athletic enough, and then he still got some street moves with it,
and be snagging them rebounds.
Oh yeah,
that Canadian can snag some rebounds.
That Canadian. Canada, eh?
He is a Canadian.
Yeah.
But I like Murray a lot. And I think that they got a lot of good role players. I felt bad for Porter the other day because just nothing was dropping. Yeah. But I was like, if he keeps shooting, he'll get it.
I'm glad he came back because with his injury, I didn't think he was going to be playing.
Yeah.
Back injury.
He reminds me of a Klay Thompson type too, like the role that he could play. Yeah. You know, I think that he could get to that level at some point.
Oh yeah.
And then I like Brown too.
Yeah, they got a deep ass team.
Deep bench, yeah.
Miami Heat is one of my favorite teams. I just knew Denver is gonna win. By the time this airs, Denver will have their trophy.
Yes, they will. They will definitely win. I'll call it now Denver in 5.
Yeah.
I think they need to close it out in 5. Like you can't give the Heat no hope.
They work ethic and how hard they play, and then they coach and their defense. I steal so much stuff from Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah, you can't get them no hope because if you get them an ounce,
that's all they need.
If it's a game 7, they gonna win it.
Because the Heat are already playing with house money. They were an 8 seed. They was really not even supposed to be in the playoffs, but the play-in game, them being the 8 seed and Giannis running through the West.
Let's be real.
They was already winning when Giannis got hurt.
But Giannis got hurt.
He did. They were still gonna beat that game because their coaches was trash.
I think that they probably would have beat them too, but I do think that they made it a little bit easy.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Giannis wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know what Boston was on. I'm like, Boston is that team that really be pissing me off too because I'm like, y'all have everything.
They don't have a point guard.
But Audie, I'm just saying. They don't have no real
point guard. Point guard is important.
It is very important, but I'm saying though they be playing like they don't know who they are.
They don't.
That's what kills me.
Like
they
JT, on the young side, but come on now, what are y'all doing?
How y'all let them come score like this on your court like this?
They were playing. To me, they were playing house money too.
Sheesh.
They shouldn't have the best record in the East. When you look at their lineup and them not having a point guard, it's really off of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Do you think that they possibly are gonna waive Chris? So
Chris who?
Paul.
Oh yeah, they supposed to pick up Chris Paul. They already waived him. The Suns did.
Okay, but I'm saying,
you think Boston gonna pick him up?
Do you think he gonna land there?
They need a point guard.
The Lakers
I would go.
Trying to get him too.
I would go if I was Chris. I'd go to Boston.
I wouldn't even.
That's all they need.
Yeah, if I was the Lakers, I wouldn't even try to get him. To be honest with you, because I feel like you got what you need right now. Y'all just need another year.
True.
I think that the youngin can do it.
Who is their point guard?
Dang, I wish you wouldn't ask.
Well, you got LeBron. You don't need a point guard.
I'm talking about you got Reeves though. He can do it.
Yeah, sure.
I like Austin Reeves.
Nobody's game plan for Reeves, so of course he's supposed to have a good year. We'll see next year.
I like Austin Reeves though. I like his attitude and the way he plays. Okay.
Because nobody's paying attention to him. You on a team with AD and LeBron. It's easy.
I mean, well, AD not doing nothing, so it's like, what are you?
He did well in the playoffs. He just get hurt a lot. AD is great.
I hope to see him in a Laker jersey. Because I don't know if he gonna be there. They might get rid of AD.
I want the Mavs to do something.
I don't even want to talk about the Mavericks.
I love Kyrie.
I'm pissed.
I'm
not sure. Want Kyrie.
I didn't either.
I'd rather get some my people.
I miss Dinwiddie.
I love Dinwiddie,
and I miss Dorian Finney-Smith. I wish we would have kept them. And I just wish if we would have waited till the summer, and we could have maybe picked up a DeAndre Ayton or just another big because we needed a big.
I don't even want Ayton, but I do like Dinwiddie And Finney Smith too. And I was mad when they traded them for Kyrie. I was like, we don't need Kyrie Irving. We need defenders. We need what we had. We were number 4 before he came.
I want us to get rid of Kleber. I don't like him at all.
You don't?
No. He's inconsistent as hell.
Well, all I'm going to say is
you can't have 2 inconsistent main players. Tim Hardaway Jr. inconsistent too.
And I don't know why they don't play JaVale more.
Right.
They need to play JaVale.
That's true.
If you got JaVale on your team, you play him.
I also don't like our coach.
Well,
he don't have no defense, like no defensive schemes at all. That's why he lost the job in Milwaukee, and that's why he went to go be assistant. It was like, okay, he gonna learn from a defensive coach. He ain't learn shit.
Oh God.
I still love Jason Kidd as the player.
I think that Dallas has a lot of thinking to do, and I think that they better not offer that man no max and no multi-year contract because I like don't nobody
upset.
But ain't nobody beating down the door for Kyrie Irving. So he better take a team friendly deal because you're gonna be out. And I'm like, if he gotta be out, the Mavericks might want to just eat that and just say, well, we made a mistake and just try to make up for it in the draft and like
take that
and try to free agency, just see what you can get because we still got a good core. I just feel like y'all messed up when you traded Finney Smith and Dinwiddie. That was the core right there.
I know.
You really messed up when you let Brunson walk up out of there. Because I love Brunson.
No, we couldn't do nothing. We couldn't keep him if we wanted to. His daddy worked for the Knicks.
I know. He got paid too.
Oh, yeah, he definitely got paid.
And he went home too. So, I mean, you know.
Yeah, we couldn't do nothing with that.
But I mean, I wish they would have put up a better fight. Because they let him walk out that door. They didn't counter or nothing.
They already knew.
Because they was like, that was one season and I'm like, no, he's the reason we were in the Western Conference Finals.
Because Luka wasn't even playing.
He was the reason. Like, Brunson was the reason.
He was.
He the reason why they made it to
the Knicks.
The Knicks actually was in the postseason. Like, wait.
But the Heat shut his little ass down.
They did. But I love Brunson, though. I think he's going to be a great player he's going to be a great player for a lot of years.
He reminds me of a better Derek Fisher.
Yeah. That's a good comparison.
Talking about Derek Fisher.
Oh, Lord.
That's one of my favorite stories is Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher fighting.
So we're going to get back to the drama.
That's just one of my favorite stories.
Get back to the drama.
You know how mad you got to be to drive 2 to 3 hours to go whoop somebody's ass.
You got to get them context because some of these people may not know what you're talking about.
All right, so Matt Barnes was separated from his wife.
Picture this.
They hadn't got divorced yet, and then he found out that somebody that he knew that was supposed to be like a brother to him is talking to his wife. So as soon as he heard that, because his kids called him and were concerned. So of course, as a parent, you would say, hold on, why is this dude around my kids? Ain't that supposed to be like your brother? You messing with your still wife on paper?
Wow.
Yeah. Derek Fisher deserved that ass whooping.
He did.
I love Matt Barnes too, though.
I love Matt Barnes.
But you know how mad you gotta be?
Oh, I would have drove.
2-3 hours, you mad the whole time.
It has something to do with his kids, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if your kids call you, it's a different type of rage.
The amount of energy you gotta be mad for 2 to 3 hours.
He got there quick, too.
And still beat that ass.
How much you want to bet he beat the GPS time?
Oh, yeah. He said he was going 120, 150 in there. He definitely beat the shit out that time.
He beat the time, every time I get in the car, it's a competition.
It's a race against it. He was like, all right, I got your ass Google Maps.
Oh,
Apple
my
Maps.
God.
He said, I'm going to beat this time. And I'm going to beat his ass as soon as I get there.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yes, I love that. But, yeah, I hate that they had to be all of that.
Yeah.
I think that's whack, though, for you to do that as a old teammate and everything. Like, brother, this is not like somebody you knew off the street.
Yeah.
This is like a person that you had around your family.
Yeah. And you was plotting this whole time to get
dirty.
his woman.
That's so dirty.
Yeah, I might have to slap somebody.
They good now. And everybody's happy,
Mm-hmm. What is Derek Fisher doing? And he coaching somewhere?
I don't know what Derek Fisher doing.
I
know what Matt Barnes doing.
I know what Matt Barnes doing.
Winning.
Too. I love his show.
Winning on All the Smoke.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Got one of the last people to interview Kobe. Like, killing it. Like, that. I mean, he's doing well.
Yeah.
Everybody need a Matt Barnes in their life. I love Matt Barnes.
Everybody does have a Matt Barnes in life.
And
you got really good friends.
And you need a stacks in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You need that in your life. But needless to say, the NBA has produced a lot of great stories, a lot of scandalous stories, and a lot of dumbass stories.
A lot of dumbass.
And I think that, if you ever get the opportunity to really, like, be in the league or be a professional athlete, You need to know that comes with responsibility.
Yes.
And then also, you're going to have your fun. Have fun by all means. But have a standard and a system to how you do things.
True.
And if you know you're not a looker and you're not a thinker, I need you to become a looker and a thinker.
Not thinker, thinker. This is old country shit right
I need
there.
I need you to talk to somebody that's looking and ask them how they handle it.
Just make better choices.
Make good choices. Everybody, mom used to say that when they got out the car. Make good choices.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you know you bad as shit. You was a kid. You get dropped off at school. Make good choices,
make
okay?
Good choices, okay?
Please make good choices.
Because if they call me,
I'm whooping your ass.
That's the part that they you don't hear.
If they close T talking good choices.
Because if they call me, that's your
yeah. If I gotta leave work.
Yeah, if I gotta leave work. Now somebody need to be saying that to Ja and Zion. If I gotta leave work, it's gonna be a problem.
If I see you post one more video of a damn gun, if you get one more porn star to post about you, I'm gonna whoop your big ass.
I'm gonna take you in the bathroom and wear you out. That's what my mom used to say.
Who is Zion Daddy? You
know.
showed me that picture. I was like, that's Zion Daddy.
He got a daddy?
The bully from Class Act. That ain't his daddy?
Oh, he look just like that man.
That ain't his daddy?
I don't know if they from the same tribe. Yeah. They might be cousins.
They ain't got no neck. Dark as shit, too.
Got them eyes.
They not lookers. Like,
Burley got a little hair like Bart Simpson.
Burley.
That's what it remind me of, Bart Simpson. Moment of silence. Is that what we're doing?
I'm not saying nothing else.
That's what it remind me of. It's like when they cut their hair, it don't probably take no time. Because it's just like a little 2 swipes and, they good to go. Well, all right, I guess that's the show.
Well, we got the petty artist of the week.
Oh, okay.
Phil Mob.
Phil Mob. Ooh.
So sick of being lonely.
I love Phil Mob.
One of them was ugly as shit. That's what made me pick it. Because she was talking about Zion not being a looker. So I got Phil Mob.
And the one that you're talking about that ain't cute, he did the same kind of stuff that Zion doing right now. They were recently on Put a Ring on It like 2 seasons ago, and he was doing the same mess like this.
And his woman was a hooper too.
She was a hooper too.
It relates back to basketball,
Full
guys.
circle.
We did our research.
Full circle. But yeah, I don't want new music. I don't want nothing. I don't even want to hear the old music.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I ain't heard that.
At this point, y'all, I'm exhausted. Exhausted. Because, look, y'all be wearing me out. Any of my athletes, former and current,
talk to them, Trent.
Look, we gonna get it together. Because I will tell you this one tidbit. If you make it to the pros and we still in contact and you acting the fool, I'm going to pull up on you.
No, yeah, for real.
I'm going to pull up on you because somebody needs to be saying something.
My old players and students, they know if I see you acting a fool, I'm going to talk crazy. I'm a friend that's going to talk crazy. I'm the mentor that's going to talk crazy.
I'm going to come find you.
What the hell you doing? You make one slap shit at you.
Even if you're not in the league, if I see you in life acting a fool, I'm pulling up on you.
I'm talking crazy to you.
And if you in a different city or state, I might not be able to pull up on you, but I'm going to call you.
Yeah, you're finna get a FaceTime call.
FaceTime you.
So you can
or
see
if
my
I know somebody that's in that city or state, they going to pull up on you.
They finna jack you up.
Because we actually care about you.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, y'all need some friends, Zion. Like, y'all need some people in y'all life.
The people around them fake as hell.
They, yes, men.
Nah, see, if I'm Ja friend, he was going to block me after the first time. Ja, really? You in a strip club with a little pew-pew. You idiot.
You supposed to be in a strip club enjoying yourself.
Let me hold a gun. You post me with the gun.
I'm not holding
like something. Like do something. You want to look tough.
Leave it in the car.
Let them know that your friends is tough. You ain't got to be tough.
Nah, I would be the friend that's gonna help you get that system in place. You need a security team. Y'all need security. Like people, y'all are a target. Whether it be money or fame or clout, you're a target.
Now, if I'm Zion's friend, I'm telling them, I'm like, bro, you
stupid.
Couldn't pick a better porn star.
I mean, that's my question. If you're gonna do it right. That's what be making me mad.
Like, bro, so Cherokee wasn't nowhere around. Miss B Nasty, none of the porn stars. None of the porn. The fellas know who I'm talking. I'm talking to the fellas right now. I'm mad as shit. Mariah Mills out of everybody, Zion. Like a Bella Danger, none of them wasn't out. You couldn't hit nobody, Zion. You get the most rusty, dusty one.
You know why?
God.
Because his mode and his channel was Snapchat. That's why.
Just dumb.
You know what? We're done. All right. Until next time, remember, please don't just be petty.
Be a friend. Please be a real friend.
A real friend. Call them out.